you guys get put in these places to make money, to fight, to smash, and then that's what you're good for. I feel like that's a little bit like blue pill content. Sorry, I'm not trying to just be mean. I'm just saying. And if you disagree with me, please by all means, leave your comment and tell me what you think, right? Like tell me how you feel. But alternatively, here is the crazy part. Here's the kicker. I do this crazy thing every once in a while. Like I'll be listening to the word on Sunday, and I took a moment to read about Genesis. Because everybody talks about Eve and Eve's curse from God after they, ate the forbidden fruit, is that, we got period pain, right? Like we deal with cramps and menstruation is difficult and all this other stuff, and conception is hard and all of these things, right? Like everybody talks about what happens to the woman when she's going through just living her life. This is her curse. One of the things that I totally missed, I don't know if anybody's told y'all this, so please tell me below if you've heard this part of the curse for women. The second part of the curse for women is having to follow her husband. And not just any husband, having to follow her Adam. So that means that Adam was also cursed, just like the snake was cursed. But people don't talk about that. They always talk about what happened to us, and they only talk about one part of it. So let's talk about what happened to Adam. Did you know that God told Adam that you will work, and you will be miserable and work until you are obsolete? Like, and when I thought about that, I'm like, wait a minute, that's what dudes is beefing about all the time right now. Like, wait a minute, what is going on? And let me just say, I have this crazy idea that a woman's curse is not being stuck with a man in general. A woman's curse is being stuck with a man that is in his Adam phase, that is still walking with his curse and not acknowledging it. So the first mistake that I saw that Adam made, and again, this is just my opinion, so you can leave yours if you like. The first mistake that Adam made was that when God called him out and said, yo, let me talk to you real quick, he didn't come out, and he said, hold on, I don't got no clothes on. And when God pressed him about it, Adam real life said to God, why would you send her here? After Adam cried for a partner and God gave him what he asked for, you know what Adam did? He didn't take responsibility for it. And when God pressed him about why she made a mistake and why she was wandering off and not doing what she was supposed to do, and why did he come back and follow her, bro definitely was like, I wouldn't be in this situation if you ain't sent her here. And when I tell you that that's the sort of rhetoric, like, again, there's always a conversation about lack of accountability and that sort of thing. But I think it's time for us to start to be really introspective and intentional about how we are showing up every day and what we're seeing on a public scale in a lot of different spaces. Ooh, the men that are existing in their curse, they are loud and explicit. And I think that it's time to just pay attention, right? Like they talk about the lonely male epidemic and that sort of thing. And I think that therapy and the baptism, I think that you guys need some hugs and prayers for real. Like, and not being facetious, but just seriously, like, if I ask you a question and you tell me, if I ask you are you happy? Like, I don't think you understand like how many times I'll ask a guy, like, and I ask guys this in general, like, yo, are you happy? And the amount of men, I don't think I've ever spoken to a man that was like, yo, genuinely, yo, I'm happy. Every time you speak to a dude, my experience, every time I speak to a dude, all walks of life, they could be 6-figure earners, they could be street niggas, they could be any version of niggas, and it's always the married ones, the single ones, the baby dads, all of them, the gamers, all of them, they are unhappy. And the reason why an unhappy man is so dangerous is because of the exposure and the opportunity and the reach and the conviction that can come inside of your misery. I think that it's important, again, pay attention. And you don't gotta be honest with me, just be honest enough with yourself that you stop recruiting other people to be miserable with you. I've talked to my brothers, and my brothers have gotten awful advice from other men that were not really happy. They were given advice from the best place that they could. But again, if you're just being honest about being happy, that's enough. Just say, like, you know what? I don't really like this part of what I'm doing, but I think that this part is going really well. And it makes a world of difference. So I guess that's it for now. And the next one, I'm going to talk to the girls because we got to talk. But that's it. I hope I didn't hurt nobody's feelings. But if I did, just tell me down below, because I'm working on my tough skin now. So that's it. Bye.